Let's go. All right, back at it again with another condensed Go game. This one will be nice and short and sweet. It's only a 77 move game. He ended up resigning at 77 moves, so let's just dive right on in. I'm playing as black. At the time, I was 11k. It's more or less where I'm at now. I think at like 10k, so a couple years old, but is what it is. Let's dive in. So, nothing crazy so far. This is where it falls apart for him, right here. He moves in. Oh, blue again. Why does it keep doing that? I want red so you can see it. There we go. He throws in there. In my opinion, I see what he's doing. He's trying to separate my group in the bottom from this stone up here, and he's got some space to live in there, but he's got no support, right? He's super far away from these two stones. Like, that's a huge gap. I can cut those guys off and really make his life tough, as you'll see shortly. So I get right on him. Nudge him from, what is that, R6. He tries to move in to connect there. I force him right away. And this is, where I start to take control. By forcing him, I've now separated his stones, right? He's got this group and he's got this group. They're not connected. I can keep running it this way with my black stones, and then his white group's gonna be stuck down here. His other group is kind of stuck over here, but they're not connected. So when he threw in there on the right hand side, it wasn't close enough. He had no support from his other stones. Let's see what happens here. So they're looking decent on the right hand side for him. With white, he can kind of run out. He looks like he's got at least one eye here on the bottom, or sorry, on the right. I have the corner pretty solid at this point. This is all one group as well, right? Which is great. So right now, it looks like that's all going to be one group. Plus, I'm still spilling out this way and separating this side from this side. So we got two distinct groups now for white. And this one down here, right, this guy's in trouble. You can tell he's almost encircled already. And he's just going to keep running this way. And now this group up here is doing the same thing, right? Because it's kind of going to run the same direction. Maybe they can connect, but even if they do, maybe that's still trouble. What do we got? Oh, exactly. He's trying to connect those two up. But I'm constantly forcing his hand with these two little groups, right? Oh, that's good. Interesting. He goes way up top at this point. He just, I guess, assumed that these groups are safe. Ballsy. So I respond up there. Looking pretty solid for me. I got this right-hand side now. That's a nice little group. I got this whole bottom chunk looking great. I throw in up top, get a nice little base built up there. And then, okay, let's go back a couple here. And then I start forcing him again, right? He's trying to fight back. I got the whole bottom now, looking great. I was in the driver's seat this whole game, right? I'm just kind of crushing this guy. Once we split up these two groups, kind of in this bottom right-hand corner here, we had the white group here, the white group here. He was in trouble after that. We just had him on the run the whole game, so he kind of bending him to our will. He's trying to survive, and with that, we can kind of threaten him while growing our territory at the same time. It's kind of a 2-for-1, and I get right back to it here, right? I'm threatening to cut off here and kill those 4 stones. So he connects. What do? I jump up. Oh, he tries to split me off. Guess what? He's still 2 different groups here, right? It's fine. I'll run out. So now, still, look, he's in trouble, right? He's got this group here, and then it's on its run, on a run for its life out this way. And we got this group here, same thing, running for its life. I keep threatening to cut off both. Force him into an Atari there, so he's only got 1 liberty. He's got to connect. Same thing, down to 1 liberty again. He's got to connect. Gives me room to run my little black group, my new group up here. I can kind of run them up. And by running this group up this way, getting a little black wall, we're kind of encircling this group, and we're still encircling this white group too, right? So kind of a 2-for-1. Jump back a couple here. Okay. So you can see white is on the run. He's trying to connect his group out. He's going this way. Got no liberty, or sorry, no eyes. Handful of liberties. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, he's running. So, put the pressure on. That was his mistake right there. He should have connected. At this point, he's dead, right? By playing at K8, he's got nowhere to go. He can put me in a double Atari, and let's play it out. He can go here, threaten to kill this stone or this stone, but now guess what? I can take the whole group. He's dead. I got this right-hand side. It's in trouble too. Let's see what the computer thinks. The score is I'm absolutely crushing him by 32 points at this point. He's got a bit of territory up on the top, in the top left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner, but I have the whole bottom chunk here, right? That's massive. I can't come back from that. So, point being, I've won this game. He resigned. He knew what's happening. But just being in the driver's seat, and that all comes back to... let's go back to it. Back to the board. Here, he got too aggressive right there, right? At R7. Maybe if he played closer to here, or in my opinion, he probably should have went out here and built a sort of a base here and just, you know, let me play it up there. You know, he wouldn't have died. But then from that point on, the pressure was on. He was trying to live and survive. I should say that. He was basically trying to survive at that point, right? Instead of trying to kill me, he's trying to survive and save himself. And that's not really where you want to be. You don't want to be threatened constantly. So pressure was on from that point out and worked out in my favor. I won a nice huge battle there in the corner, killed him off, won the game, and we kept this one to about 7 minutes. So we'll see you in the next one.